is kind of bonkers how many do.
It's like so many random ones too, like ones that aren't popular. Hello.
Hi. How's it going, muchachos? Look at us. Streaming 3 times in 1 week again.
Like we used to.
Like we used to every week. Somehow. I was a different me for sure.
I think everyone was different before last year.
Yeah, but like we didn't start streaming regularly until last year.
Yeah.
We streamed 3 times a week for most of 2020.
Oh, like 3 people just showed up. So hello Kingston, hello Lily, and hello Logan.
Hello, hello, hello. So, as you can see from the title of the stream, we have started doing this thing for October called Hallo-Stream. Where essentially we are going to try to get through as many spooky and or horror games as we can for the month of October. So
we're hoping it will actually make us play the scary parts of horror games.
Yes, because we'll start a horror game and then we never finish it. So unlike with like streaming this, we're not like committing to streaming every single day, but we are going to try to stream as often as possible so we can get through as many games as possible, and we're going to try to finish as many as we can. And we're kind of easing into it with this like cute, funny game called Speed Dating for Ghosts, which is about speed dating as a ghost. Shocker, I know. So yeah, this is game 1. It doesn't seem like it's super long, so we might be able to knock it out in one stream. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's just hop into it. Start a game.
Who wants to voice the deal goat?
I'll do it.
The deal goat.
The deal goat. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran, or so what's the deal? I'll say nice to meet you. I want to be nice. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Oh, I just noticed the Coos's little skeleton hand.
Oh, that's
Excellent.
adorable.
Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has been pretty difficult. I like being alone. I'm gonna say it has been pretty difficult. It has. Wonderful.
Thanks.
Let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what makes sense? I'm gonna say that
Jess
one.
is here. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Logan says, is this Reggie when he feels lonely because all his ghost friends have partners?
I don't know who the fuck that is, but good
they did
for
tag
them,
it
I
with
guess.
reference, but they also highlighted it, so I felt the need to
Uh-huh.
tweet it out loud even though I don't get it at all.
Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? I can't wait. We'll see. Can we say all that again? I'm gonna say, we'll see. It'll be an experience, at least. First things first, though. Is this where we name our character? Choose your room. No. So we've got Loom of Palms, Loom of Liars, and Loom of Black. We gotta go with Loom of Black, right?
Yeah.
Our emo ass.
Let's go. Loom of Liars also seems interesting.
That is true. The Room of Black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's
I didn't
growing.
think there would be sun here.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants, drying and rotting in the sun.
Cool.
What fruit these plants produced shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping, and well beyond the garden a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh ho ho!
Oh, hello.
You want to be this guy?
Ooh. I'm a ghost. Ooh.
Apparently, ooh.
we gotta do the ooh.
Ooh.
Lol. Wait. Lol. Isn't it great being dead?
It is pretty neat. I'd rather be live. What's the move here?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about it now. I'm having a pretty good time already.
Yeah, it is pretty neat.
Right? Being dead is the best way to live.
I had hair on my screen.
I'm
Drea, I think.
I couldn't tell if there was an A or no. Drea.
Oreo.
I'm like dead, obviously.
Nice to meet you, Drea. I'm also like dead.
Maybe just nice to meet you again. Square.
Oh no. Hey, I'm cool.
Sure you are.
Oh, we fucked it up.
That's not you. Oh, this font.
Pontiac?
That's not you, Pontiac, in the parking lot?
I don't remember how I got here.
I mean, yeah.
I don't.
Weird. That's weird. Quit being weird.
Alright, bitch. Okay.
Damn.
Alright, this guy sucks. Never mind, Drea. Damn. Alright. I'm just gonna say that's
trying
just
to
who
be
I am.
polite.
I'm gonna fucking antagonize them now.
Ha. So, like, what are you into?
Looks, personality, a distraction. Damn.
Personality. Personality. Of course. I see right through you, other ghosts. We don't even get in there. Literally, because, you know, ghost.
Drea looks around.
Man, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotting garden is a good place to pick up.
And yet you hear, what's with Antler Ghost?
Let's just go... And yet you're here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Have we tried dating ghosts in the wild? They all just contort and wail. And not in the good way. Oh.
So, what are you into when my ex was a nightmare?
Do not go on a rant about your ex on a first date. Awful.
Speed dating, too. Like, oh, man. What are you into? Oh, my God. Terrible. I'm skipping that. Drea snorts a little.
No, but seriously. I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses, who carry their own heads. A shadow who refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me.
Blunt, I'm still not used to any of this.
I don't know. Logan says, did you know, according to scientists, in October the mitochondria turns into the phytochondria and becomes the haunted house of the cell?
Blocked. Reported. Read your line.
When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked. Jokes everywhere. Never enough money. Getting the tragic backstory. the Jocks got the money. That's an accurate assessment of life.
Yeah.
I'd be all... The best way to die is now. Before death does me in. What the fuck does that mean? Should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know? Now that I am dead, just feels right. Like maybe it was meant to be. I mean,
it'll happen to all of us eventually.
Technically it is. Which I guess makes sense, since we all die in junk.
And the bell rings.
Antler Ghost rang that bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit.
Another ghost appears. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello there. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home. To see a new face. Is this like an old lady ghost?
Yeah, see, here's where I'm conflicted. Hattie seems nice. Hattie seems great. Hattie seems old, which maybe doesn't matter because we're all ghosts,
Yeah,
but like, oh man.
now.
So, the home and I like you face too. Do we want lore dump or do we want to try floating?
Yeah. Probably the lore dump, I don't know.
Let's go.
It doesn't seem like this... I haunt the old folks' home. It doesn't seem like this pleasant grandma would really. Maybe she does want the floating.
Maybe she does, I don't know.
She's here where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die.
Few nursing homes are, or they treated you poorly.
I guess the first one.
Yeah.
The nurses do their best. But they are short-staffed. That's how it always is at nursing homes. The residents are frequently neglected. I was not expecting to get into this in this game.
Yeah.
To make Queen Mary's a little better. That is my mission in death.
What a sweetie. How do you help? You could haunt anywhere, though. I'm gonna say, how do you help?
Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals. Wing a nurse when needed. Tuck residents in at night.
What a sweetie.
In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. That would be kind of terrifying. In all honesty, like, I get that she has good attention, but you're lying, dying on your bed, and you just hear, there is more. Just you wait.
That's so nice, why bought it. That's so nice. You're so nice.
I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good.
I agree. What about fun?
I think maybe we can ask what about fun. By all means, have fun. Lord knows I try. And eternity means can see every movie you missed. Sneak into every Broadway show. I personally don't find the time, though. There's too much to do. Sometimes I think it would be easier if I had someone to help me when things get tough.
What a sweet, sweet person.
Kingston is spamming like the soft face emoji.
So were you alone when you were alive, or it might get easier?
How about it might get easier? Let's not get too deep here.
Yeah.
I'm content to make it easier for others. What a sweetheart.
The bell rings.
Oh, I guess that's our time. Suppose I will see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk.
Another ghost appears.
Oh!
Ah! Ah!
Ah!
Upsetting! Upsetting to
But
see!
no, maybe they're really nice. That's...
The ghost says nothing, only stares. High or stare back?
Stare back. Staring contest.
The ghost's eyes narrow.
Staring contest. Let's go.
The ghost opens their mouth wider. The sides begin to crack and tear. The inside smells so foul, musty and sour, like rotting peaches. The ghost lets out a guttural cry, low and lonely. The other ghosts in the room are all looking at you.
Are you okay?
No. No, I am not. The ghost relents. In an instant, they leave you. The other ghosts return to their dates. You're left alone at the table for some time. This vengeful spirit, this entity. It seemed so different from any ghosts you've known. It was so raw, so empty. What the fuck?
What the goddamn hell? Everyone relates to the giant scary ghost.
Oh man, the second round begins.
Alright, fuck. Everybody's so flippin' gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died? It's like they seem cool, but then, like, they're also kind of a dick. Mm-hmm. Everyone died? That's the joke. You know that's the joke, right? Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give them something to be afraid of.
I mean, it does seem kind of fun to go haunting.
It does. We were watching BuzzFeed Unsolved earlier, and I said that if I ever stayed at a ghost, like a haunted hotel, I would pace around in my room at night and pretend I didn't do it to freak people out.
I'd like that.
Cool. Don't meet a lot of ghosts like you. Nice ones, I mean. Usually I pal around with other poltergeists.
What's wrong with poltergeists? So you actually like that I'm nice?
Yeah, they seem to didn't like that we were nice before.
What do we say?
Maybe they secretly did.
Mm-hmm. Should I say that?
Sure. I mean, why not? It's not like nice is all you are. Nice is a bonus for me. Personality quirk or whatever.
I'm not always nice, or nice is more than a quirk.
I mean, we've been pretty consistently nice so far.
I'll say nice is more than a quirk.
Either way, you actually seem to care. Like, about what I have to say. Okay,
they're growing on me now. They just seem like they're a little mischievous is all.
You're different from the others. Most of my friends, all they care about is a good time. Not that that's bad. My friend Beck likes to make corpses wink, oh my god. At morticians. At open casket funerals. Allison haunts an airport hotel. Guess she likes to watch weird people doing.
Oh man.
I just hang out. Go to shows. Terrorize this normie couple I know. Rich types who moved into my old house. They actually put up a plaque that says, "Live, laugh, love." I haunt them too, Drea. Blah.
So you bored, or how do you terrorize the normies?
How do you terrorize? Possession is fun. Oh. When they're asleep, I make the girl sit up in bed, point at the corner of the dark. The guy wakes up, sees what she's pointing at, and freaks out. It wakes her up and she freaks out too. It's great.
That is pretty hilarious.
Sometimes. Other times. I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. Sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember I like doing those things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. No, you
You sound delightful. You're growing on me. The bell rings.
Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something.
What exactly do you have in mind, or I'm up for anything? Say, what exactly do you have in mind?
You'll see.
Now I'm torn between Drea and Hattie. Hattie's so nice, but Drea seems like a really fun time.
Oh, God. Now, good. Now I'm gonna, now I don't have a favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hello again. How's the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be?
You're my favorite so far. There's some weirdos here. It's just depressing. I might say there's some weirdos.
There's some weirdos here.
Remembering the third guy.
Weirdos. That's not very nice, now is it? We've upset him.
Oh no.
Even the living are a little weird. The dead? Well, just look at me. I look like cotton balls.
You look more like pollen, or I suppose you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean...
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being a little weird.
Yeah. I'll say I suppose you're right.
You're darn right I'm right. I've been around the bend. Lived longer than most of these other ghosts have been dead. I know a thing or two. Even still, dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing.
Hetty looks at the garden rotting around you.
You like gardening?
Yeah, I like plants.
I never much cared for flowers. They're beautiful, but they sure don't last. Vegetables are where it's at. I love ones that grow like the dickens. Squash, snap peas, spaghetti squash vines are thick and sharp. They will choke other plants if you're not careful.
Spaghetti squash is so good, though. How about spinach, or I like tomatoes? How about that spinach?
Spinach is a fun one. If you stay on top of harvesting the baby leaves, a plant will produce for months. But if you neglect it, spinach will run wild and grow bitter. Now that we're ghosts, I know we don't need to eat. I still like to grow food. Help something live, you know?
She's so sweet. I don't know what to do now.
Oop, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'd be honored if you'd join me. It's not as exciting a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last.
That sounds wonderful. Let me think about it.
That does sound... I mean, that sounds nice. It sounds depressing as well. Everyone's just butchering the word spinach.
Oh, man. I mean, I don't think we're committing to anything. So I'll say that sounds wonderful.
I'm pleased that you agree. I'll meet you at Queen Mary's at 7 a.m.
Oh, fuck!
Sorry if that's a little early. I'm my best self before noon.
Oh, man, weird. Who? Hattie floats over to the next table. She looks back and smiles. This should be the time when that unsettling spirit of vengeance returns for another conversation. Sadly, they are nowhere to be found. Maybe it's for the best. There's bleeding eyes, the obvious baggage. They clearly would have been a handful. The bell rings.
He says, it's almost 3 a.m. Speed dating ghosts at 3 a.m. Go to bed. So
there's Drea, Hattie, or Gary, I guess was his name.
Well, Gary doesn't like us.
Gary hates
us.
I don't like
Gary
Gary
very
either.
much either. Although part of me does, want to try to play this again and see if we keep staring at him, if that works. I like both Hattie and Drea a lot.
It does kind of seem like we're kind of just already set up a time to hang with Hattie.
We could.
You
We've
know-
only been doing this for 20 minutes, so we could just do it again and
That is
pick
true.
the other one. Let's just go with Hattie. We did
Uh-huh.
more or less agree
That is true.
to date
pick
them
up Hattie.
already.
Hi, Hattie. You arrived at Queen Mary's to meet Hattie for your date. It's 7:04 a.m. You're a little late. Looking around, this could be any nursing home. Yellowed walls, stained drop ceilings. Supply carts line the corridors alongside the odd empty IV stand. The sun's not quite up, but the residents sure are. Walking the halls to get a bit of exercise, chatting over weak decaf in the dining room next to reception.
You came. Welcome to Queen Mary's, my home. What do you think?
It's nice or it's sad.
Sounds okay.
Say it's nice.
Isn't it, though? I just love it here. These are my people.
Behind Hattie, an old Woody, huh? Hello? Behind Hattie, an old woman hangs up the lobby phone. The woman begins to cry.
Whose son? Probably making more excuses not to visit.
Can we do anything, or do I have to sign it?
We're ghosts, that's a stupid question.
Yeah, can we do anything?
Not unless you possess her son. And march your sorry butt down here. I'll do it.
Hattie laughs.
Please don't actually do that. It won't help. Besides, there's someone I want you to meet.
Hattie floats off down the left corridor.
All these corridors look... yeah, I just...
Yes, all these corridors look the same, but she knows exactly where she's going. You pass a number of open doors, glancing inside. Some residents watch TV from their beds. Others just stare out their windows or at the walls. Most rooms are bare, a few are decorated. There are tall plants, fine wood furniture. In one room, you spot a record collection. Essential possessions transplanted to make this place feel more like home. At the far end of a long hall, Hattie stops and turns to you.
So, I know this is probably obvious, but we're here to see Milton. He was my partner for 47 years.
Damn.
Oh, if you think I'm a firecracker, Milton's all sparks. You'll like him, I think. He's been doing worse lately.
Is he sick, or how can I help?
Guess how can I help? I've been spending a lot of time here. It has him concerned. Milton says I'm hanging on to the past. He wants me to make friends who are more like me. Ghosts, he means. I want to show him that I met a good one. I want him to meet you. It will make him so happy.
Hattie turns to go into Milton's room.
Good morning, Millie.
Inside is an empty bed, neatly made. Milton is gone. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, we should have gone with
no.
Drea. We should have gone and go fuck up the live, laugh, love couple instead of doing this. Oh man.
Oh no.
Hattie frantically searches the room. She spots the chart at the foot of the bed.
This says he had an aneurysm.
Man, we should have
He
fucking...
was taken to the hospital. Oh, he's still alive.
Oh.
He's still alive.
I mean, even if he fucking died, at least then they can hang out as ghosts.
Yeah.
Criminy. We should have hung out with Drea. She looks at you with fear in her eyes.
I have to go.
I understand, or I could come with you.
I don't know. I can just say I understand.
Oh, man. It's like, I want, I guess, to get the narrative, but also it seems like a bummer. This isn't what I signed up for when I started playing this game. I thought
You wanted the chat is sad.
What?
Hey, I understand, Bill.
Hold on. Okay, what do y'all think we should do? Should we go with her or should we try to just be like, that sucks?
I'm gonna run a poll.
Oh, cause like, when we were dating, when it was a ghost dating sim, I thought that meant that we wouldn't have to deal with a living person dying.
Alright, everyone.
What the fuck, you know? Like, hello.
Just says, wow, a game with ghosts has death in it. What a surprise.
I thought everyone was already going to be dead. I didn't think there would be more death. I thought it would be, you know, from the other side of the bridge, so to speak.
I thought it'd be goofy.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But instead it's deep, which I am not inherently against. I kind of appreciate it. But, like, I was just not prepared for this.
Yeah. I wanted this to be a fun, spooky, Halloween-y vibe, and instead we're with this poor old lady cotton ball whose husband is dying. We were like, yeah, let's go on a speed dating thing. We go on a date with some lady to a nursing home, and her husband dies. What the fuck? Okay,
most people want us to
I understand.
I'm so sorry about this. It's just, I need to go see him. Come with me, please. Okay, we don't have a chance. Just of course, fine. Thank you so much. I'd like that. I know it's a lot to ask.
She's gone.
But I'm scared to do this alone.
Okay. Oh, Lord almighty. Maybe he'll already be dead when we get there, and he'll just be a ghost, and he'll be like, hey, how's it going, honey? And it can go back to being funny again. Oh, God.
You arrive at the hospital with Hattie.
She floats behind the reception counter to locate Milton's room. Second floor, intensive care. Milton's room is dim. A weedy old man with a thick mustache lies in the bed, motionless. It's quiet except for the steady whoosh and click of a machine by his side. A ventilator connected to a tube run down his throat. The machine is breathing for him. Fucking Christ.
Oh no, Milton.
She looks around as if he might have already left his body.
They were supposed to let him go.
Hattie looks at Milton's chart.
It says he was found unresponsive. No signs of brain activity. But I still feel his presence. Don't you?
I don't know.
I guess so, yeah.
Sure.
But where is he? Is he lost somewhere? Is he trapped in there? Oh, Milton.
Let's kill him.
Stab him! His sister has power of attorney. He didn't want this. He signed a form that said, do not resuscitate. He didn't want this.
Hattie looks up.
Sorry I dragged you here. I know this must be quite awkward. Yeah, you think? If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with Milton now.
Then why'd you take that?
Yes, I understand.
I understand.
I hate this.
Christ, we should have gone with Drea.
Thank you for understanding. No problem. Please let us leave.
Oh my God. As you step into the hall to leave, you can hear Hattie saying something at Milton's bedside. There's so much more, my love. Just you wait.
Oh my God.
Fucking
Well, I hope us
Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is not what I thought. Oh my God.
Kingston says you should have gone with Gary. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, the spirit of compassion.
Years alive, 1922 to 1910. Cause of death, heart failure. Throughout her long life, Hattie always put others first. Though she never had any kids of her own, she worked for more than 40 years as an elementary school librarian before retiring to a life of gardening and jam making alongside her longtime partner, Milton. After Hattie took a hard fall, she and Milton were both accepted into Queen Mary's nursing home where Hattie lived out her final days, helping her fellow residents in any way that she could. Okay, great. Great. Beach.
Weird.
Okay.
Let's go back and... Let's just select all the same dialogue we did for Drea and just fucking...
If we can go back to Drea.
I think
Because she's saying hello again.
Oh.
Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down. And you can go right in.
Loom of Black. Hope we can get Drea again.
You return to the Loom of Black. The speed dating rounds have wrapped up. But some ghosts are still hanging around.
Oh, okay. We might be able to... Okay, we
yeah!
can... Cool.
Alright, Drea!
We don't have
go!
to replay it. We can just choose the different dates. That's nice.
Lily says to go with Gary.
Gary hates us.
Gary didn't even show up for the second round. You can't just go on a date with them. You have to, they have to like you back, I think.
I am kind of curious about what Gary's deal is. But,
we can try it. We can see.
Yeah.
Read Drea's lines.
You ready? Yeah, you're ready.
Drea has something planned, that's for sure.
This is gonna be sweet.
Drea takes you to a house in the city.
Please, for the love of God, don't be us visiting you dying husband.
Please. That's all I want. A duplex, brick. Not a bad looking place. Maybe a little run down. It's clearly had some renovations, though. Like the neighborhood, its edges have been filed off in favor of some good old-fashioned gentrification.
Oh, it's the live, laugh, love people, isn't it?
The front door is a fresh shade of red, and there's a pretty nice car in the driveway.
Kingston says he said he wasn't okay. May not have been because of you. He may have just been in a bad mood. Yeah, but he didn't show up to the second round of speed dating. Which implies he does not like us.
Yeah, I think if he was if he wanted to go on a date with us, he would have shown up again.
My place, when I was just another flesh bag.
Really, it looks nice.
Maybe really, because I don't think they're like... Yeah, really. What, you surprised? When I was here, it was way better. See, I feel like they would have been insulted by us saying the gentrified version of their neighborhood looks nice.
Fair enough.
It also probably doesn't if they're the type of people to put up a live, laugh, love signs.
Yeah.
There was a pawn shop over there. Where that garbage Java Joy is now. They always had good tapes. Now it's just coffee. Everyone just drinks coffee and does yoga. Whatever. Come on in. Let's go inside.
From the inside, the house looks like a show home. Perfectly decorated rooms with perfectly placed furniture. Everything matches because almost everything is white
gross.
and gray.
I wanna...
Kingston says minimalism.
Kingston says, if I was in his place saying I didn't feel good, I'd leave too. See, you thinking about this as the perspective of, them being people and not, a gameplay perspective. Game design-wise, it does not make any sense to have the speed dating character leave if they like you.
Yeah.
Unless, I guess they could be going for, because it seemed like Drea didn't like us at first, but when they came back for round 2, it turned out they did. So unless they're going for a thing like that, but we could try it.
Yeah, it also seems kind of unlikely that he'll even still be there, you know?
Well, they were all options. It seems like that's just their shorthand for, you don't have to speed date them again. You can just
that is true, but, maybe you click on it and they're just like, he's gone! He sees you and he runs away because he hates you.
Well, we can just try it.
Yeah.
Logan says, minimalism, fuck that shit. Maximalism is where it's at. Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby, I love collecting useless shit.
Yeah, I wish we had, good writing so you could see, because honestly, our room could probably make for a pretty good background if it wasn't a mess all the time. This desk would probably look really cool, except for all the wires.
Yeah.
Anyway, they get cleaners, pay them, nothing, and complain when they don't wash the walls. These people sound awful.
Terrible. Ceramic letters hang on a yellow accent wall. Live, laugh, love.
Oh, God. This is the garbage I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love. Spew, barf, puke.
Drea starts to rearrange the letters.
Evil. Oh man. Ghoul. I know I'm supposed to be reading those letters, but I don't care. And then that leaves. Like. What does that spell? Veil. Does evil ghoul veil mean anything?
Veil means valley, get rid of veil, or what about leave with no E?
How about that? What, like leave without the E? Perfect.
They take a step back to survey their handiwork. Ooh, I see canon they them pronouns.
Oh,
Not
hell
a
yeah.
binary icon. Pop off, my liege.
Alright.
Evil ghoul leave.
LOL. So, where should we hit next?
The kitchen, the bedroom. Let's go to the kitchen.
Getting creative, huh? Plenty of fun in there. This is so much more fun.
This is so much more fun than the other date. Sorry, Hattie, you seem lovely, but like, oh my god.
That's a lot. That's a lot for a first date.
That is a lot to dump on somebody who you've spoken to for like 6 minutes. The kitchen looks like it was recently updated. Built-in microwave, induction cooktop, something called a smart fridge.
Oh god.
Other than the smart fridge, it sounds pretty nice, not gonna lie.
Yeah. What do they even do to avoid all this?
Drea heads for the fridge.
This is what I call poltergeist pay dirt.
Inside the fridge is the biggest plastic container of kale you've ever seen, and rows of expensive-looking juice-mugged cleanse.
Oh god.
Oh, they do juice cleanses.
Oh lordy.
Just eat food. Juice cleanses do not work.
I can't choose.
The juice, the kale.
Get rid of... Actually, kale...
Kale's pretty good, actually.
It's not, like, good, but, like, you don't... It's, like, nothing. If you just, like, put it in shit, it, like, adds nutritional value without affecting the taste at all.
Kale is fine. Let's get rid of the juice cleanse.
Look at all these pretty colors. Green, yellow, red.
Drea thinks for a moment.
Slime, pee, blood.
Just like that, the juices look different.
Don't worry. They'll just taste like those things. Oh my lord.
Somehow that's hard to believe. Oh shit, I accidentally skipped it. They said something. There's a click at the front door.
Oh shiz, they're home. Quick, this way.
Drea drags you to the front room just as the couple who lives here opens the front door. At first they don't notice that anything is wrong. They take off their shoes while bickering about who forgot to take the garbage out. The man is the first to see the letters on the wall. He stops talking. She looks up to see why. He points to the letters rearranged on the wall, and they proceed to freak the fudge out. They run away, not out the door, up the stairs, straight to the bedroom.
Aw, man. After all that work, I knew we should have done the bedroom. Guess they weren't gonna run straight to the fridge anyway. This was still super good. Best time I've had in forever.
Oh.
Maybe I'll see you around sometime?
Absolutely.
Totally.
You left alone in Drea's house. Upstairs, the couple is loudly trying to convince the cops they called that ghosts are real. Eventually, they give up and admit it was probably just neighborhood punks. You leave the house through a wall. Outside is dusk and kind of spooky. There's a bit of fog rolling in. Nice night for a haunting. A good night to be a ghost. That was... I'm sorry, Hattie. That was way better than your date. That was a lot more fun. We stand... Let's see. Visit graveyard.
Ooh, they've got the goth one.
Drea, Spirit of Mischief, years alive, 1972 to 1994. So they're like 22. Cause of death unknown. In life, Drea had a way of getting on the wrong side of authority. Parents, teachers, cops, Few dared to tell Drea what to do, and those who tried always ended up regretting it. After Drea was kicked out of the house at 14, they spent the rest of their teens couch surfing or living on the streets. Spotty work, door checking, and carrying equipment at punk gigs paid for Drea's more expensive habits and plenty of good times. But things got bad towards the end. Now a poltergeist, Drea prefers not to talk about those final months of life and focus on making the best of death.
Interesting. They were punk. Lily wants us to do Gary.
Alright, fine. We'll go do Gary.
Oh, yeah, Gary doesn't like us.
Gary hates us. Okay, so do you want to do the Loom of Liars or the Loom of Palms?
Well, the question I wanted to ask you is that do you want to keep doing this, or do you want to move on to another game? Because we have technically played it all the way through.
We have technically played it all the way through, but I feel like there's so much content that we haven't unlocked yet that
True.
we could just, like, focus on this game for the stream, and then however much we get done, we'll just call it done after that.
Alright.
Okay, Loom of Liars. That one sounded pretty funky fresh.
Ooh, we got wine glass this time.
Disgusting. The Loom of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall.
Gross.
The kind you might see in an airport hotel.
Oh, are we gonna meet Drea's friend?
Perhaps. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening.
I really thought this room would be cooler.
Yeah.
With a name like Room of Liars.
They left a few balloons behind. Worn plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die.
Let's go.
The bell rings and a ghost appears.
Hello! Hi. Ah! A ghost! Oh god! Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. Just not used to this whole being dead thing.
I'm not used to it either. I'm not that scary.
Let's be. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except this isn't life. Post-life? I feel so lost. I used to have anxiety. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing. Listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
I wish I knew. I think it's pretty neat to take it one step at a time. I'm gonna say I think it's pretty neat.
What? You're kidding, right? We're ghosts! Caught between life and death! Isn't that terrifying?
Not really. I can see how it's scary.
I can see how it's scary. Of course you can. When I was alive, I was so scared of ghosts. It started when I was little. A movie I saw, I pushed my bed against the wall. I told my mom it was so I wouldn't fall out. I couldn't sleep unless my back was against that wall.
That's so cute. Why were you scared? Or what good would that do?
Well, the last option seems kind of rude.
Yes.
Untitled Chapter here, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. So we could say, why were you scared? Or that's so cute.
How about why were you scared? I picture the worst ghosts, devils, dark entities, hateful things floating in the dark, hiding in mirrors, watching, standing behind me. Is this person is not okay. And
No.
now I learned they were there. Everyone who told me that there was nothing to be afraid of, they were wrong. Ghosts are real, and I am one.
It's not so bad, or it's a lot to accept.
It's not so bad. Now that you are a ghost, you have now you do have nothing to be afraid of. You're dead.
Yeah.
For you, maybe. I'd rather not become what I fear.
You get used to it, or you could be anything you want.
You could be anything you want. Anxiety. I am a spirit of anxiety. I might want to be anything else, but that's what I am. What about you? Are you afraid of ghosts?
Yes, no, not anymore.
I guess not anymore. You don't really have to be afraid of anything when you're dead.
Yeah.
What changed?
Life feels weird now, or I found things to like. I found things to like.
I want to find things to like. Every time I think I'm happy, even for a second, the anxiety knocks. Says I'm back from my break. Did you miss me? Ah?
The bell rings.
Oh, that was just the bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. We're just getting
that was an
nice.
experience.
That's all we're getting from people, is that we're nice.
That's fine.
I'm okay with that.
Another ghost appears.
Oh, hello.
Hello! Well, look who we have here. The ghost voice creaks like ancient wood.
Is this the spooky ghost?
The name's Spooky Peter. I love you. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I'm okay. You seem ancient.
I do okay.
I'd wager otherwise. Look like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. You definitely are spooky, or I'm not scared of you.
I mean, I'm not scared of this ghost rat man, but he is spooky.
Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 65.
Oh,
is he a plague doctor?
Is that why he looks like this?
1665.
Lily loves Spooky Pete, and Chet says, and now you can know that none of the ghosts were out to get you, unless they're mean. I think that was a reply to the last one.
I thought the plague was earlier. You've seen a lot then. Was the plague earlier? Google when the plague was.
Like, the Black Death plague that, like, wiped out a third of Europe was in, like, the 1300s, but, I mean, the Black Death, the bubonic plague still exists. It's still a disease. You could still have very easily died from it.
I'll say you've seen a lot then. History happened. Wars. Revolutions. Mostly I read about these things. Mostly I keep to my own. Spooking and scaring. Gotten pretty good at it. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you, but you can tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear, all hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter.
I love Spooky Peter, to be honest.
Oh, you the devil, or I try my best.
What does I try my best even mean?
I think it's supposed to be like, well, I try to spook people too.
I guess we did do that before.
Say I try my best. Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential. Before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? I turn milk into worms, I make unplugged stereos, blast music, I can pull my face off! Can we? That's pretty good. I think we either turn milk into worms or pull my face off.
I would pull my face off.
I can pull my face off. Spooking like that may shock 'em, but there ain't no art to it. You go all the way, the living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spookin's the stuff that eats at you. Makes you doubt what you hear or see. Oh, so this is a gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss kind of ghost.
I see.
Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. That's fair. So how's that for a lesson? Basic, useful, what else you got?
Useful? That's a good point.
Good. There's more where that came from. If a legendary spookin is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin is in the details. This guy's great. I love him. The bell rings. The bell! It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. Alright, so far the dating has been going fairly successful so far. I gotta say, I feel like I feel sympathetic towards the anxiety ghost, but I also felt sympathetic towards Hattie, and that turned into
I don't
terrible.
want another disaster.
I don't want another. I just want to have fun. My money's on Spooky Peter. A thick layer of dust now covers the table.
Chet says Spooky Peter's a gaslight gatekeep ghost boss.
Gaslight gatekeep ghost boss.
Lily says, there's lots of ants in my room.
Oh my
we get
God.
ants too.
Yeah.
They're cute little
If
fellas.
we upload this, I'm calling it Gaslight Gatekeep Ghost Boss, and you can all thank Chet for that, or blame them. Another ghost appears.
Oh,
Hello.
wanna make some money?
Excuse me, baby, doesn't everyone?
How about excuse me? What a weird way to open it. Do you want to make some money? Dollar bills. Cashola. You know the stuff.
Don't understand what money is, or how, though. I'll say how, though, I guess.
He looks neat, but like your opening line being you want to make some money is not a good sign.
Yeah.
Just says, fuck yeah, I win the stream. Not so fast. Let me feel this out first.
You're the one that sat down and said, you want to make some money.
You could be a nuke.
I'm not a nuke. What is even going on
What is
here?
even going on here? Classic nuke line. I don't like this guy. I'm just fooling. No nuke would dress like that.
Thanks. Just like how do ghosts even need money? This is a singles mixer. I kind of want to say this is a singles mixer.
Yeah. Yes, it certainly is. And I'm looking for eligible, accomplices. My name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge.
I rob banks. Don't judge. You rob banks. Nice to meet you, Leon. I'm not interested.
I'm kind of interested now. I thought he was going to pitch us like a multi-level marketing scheme.
Robbing banks sounds like more fun. You rob banks.
Banks. Financial institutions. Cash condos. Who do you think we are? Leon? You know the joints.
How do you propose we do this? Or I know what banks are.
I know what banks are. Good. You passed the test then. I cannot tell if this guy likes us or not.
That's hilarious. Listen, if you're gonna commit a crime, bank robbery, for the most part, only hurts the banks. Because, like, they have, like, insurance on it. Like, the point of the bank is that they're like, hey, we'll keep you money, and if something bad happens to it, like, that's our fault. And, like, since the Great Depression happened, they've, had, like, a thing in place where, like, the government will insure banks so that, like, the people don't lose money. So, yeah, rob banks, I guess, is the moral of this stream.
Logan says, Leon seems nice. Chit says, you look like a narc. I rob banks, by the way.
Yeah, big power move there, bro, honestly.
It just says, multi-level
Robotory.
Oh
my
man.
God.
You passed the test then. You meet my impossibly high requirements. A ghost who knows what a bank is. Let's do this. Why does this guy give me Undertale character vibes?
He kind of gives me, like, Undertale concept art vibes.
Yeah. But, like, you gotta remember to be, like, one of the random NPCs who just be chilling somewhere who you talk to and has no relevance to the plot. Mm-hmm. The problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers. But you can't see a ghostie. We can walk right in. and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime.
There's no such thing. I can't believe I'm humoring you. I'm gonna say there's no such thing.
True facts. But nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. Seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified.
There's no harm in hearing you out, or I'm still not.
There's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least. I'll wake up all the gloom in this room.
Leon looks around at all the other ghosts.
Honestly, I've not been super gloomy. The last one honestly wasn't that gloomy either until we got to the actual date.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
The belly.
This is like going better than the last one.
Yes.
Like at the end of the first round of the last one, I thought only Hattie liked us. It turned out that Drea did like us, which is cool. That was a nice switcheroo where it's like, look at this place and they kind of like seem like an asshole, but oh, they secretly like the fact that you're nice. But nuts. But this room, I feel like everyone kind of likes us.
Yeah.
Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about.
I do kind of want to rob a bank with Leon. Second round begins.
The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful? Oh yeah, you would not like this guy. Would not like the other ghosts. Yeah. Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter. That name is earned. Oof. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kaio. Kyo?
I think, perhaps.
Sorry.
No need to be sorry. Leon's a piece of work. Spooky Peter has been around. No need to be sorry.
No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. And social situations are tough. This one especially.
Leon's a piece of work. Spooky Peter has been around. I'm gonna say
right.
Leon's a piece of work.
I'll say. He actually asked me to rob a bank. Can you believe that? When I told Fran.
You told Fran?
Yeah. I feel like I had to. Oh gosh. Does that make me a snitch? Do you think Leon will find out? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
I'll say it's probably for the best.
Right? Who comes to speed dating? Looking for bank robbers. That's a
solid,
fair point. Leon's got some guts. Or whatever the ghost equivalent is.
Your speed dates are going well then, or you're not like these other ghosts?
They are very different from the other two ghosts in this room. I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? I haven't gotten any of those questions.
Yeah.
If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean.
How did you die? What was your life like? Long live the new flesh.
I'm assuming that's a reference to Videodrome.
I'll say that then.
Oh, I've never seen that movie in my life.
Me neither. They said ha, actually.
Oh,
that's
ha.
an A.
You know it.
No. What, fake fan?
Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell.
We can find some new stories. I still have my VCR.
I do not have my VCR. We can find some new stories. Maybe. Or we can just rewatch old ones. You missed things the first time.
That's fair.
So, do you want to hear how I died?
If you want to talk about it.
Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies. Working my way towards a PhD. In debt. Always pretty sad. Had good friends, though. Was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going? I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I wake up dead in a fancy wooden box. Into 6 feet of dirt.
They buried you alive, or how did you drown?
I don't think they buried them alive. I think they
Yeah.
woke up as a ghost.
Yeah.
First I was in a canoe. Then I was in water. Then I was in dirt. After I died, my spirit separated from my body. Like it does for everyone. I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Into the bedrock. It was so dark.
That sounds awful. What did you do?
That sounds awful. It was. I will never forget the confusion. The helplessness. I seized up. That actually stopped me from falling. When I freaked out, it was like my whole body became corporeal. Not flesh. Just like... You know how if you concentrate, you can still pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object. And the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there. Stuck in solid rock.
How did you get out? How long were you down there? Could you hear anything? You can say, how'd you get out?
I pulled myself up. Away from the heat below. Sort of clawed my way to the surface. Through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Ugh. Drowning wasn't as bad as that. Jesus Christ.
God. They need to have ghost therapy here. Hello.
You don't need speed dating, Kyo. You need a therapist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I've been such a downer. I promise I'm not always like this. I was thinking, maybe we could go out sometime. Somewhere quieter, maybe. I feel like they could be more fun.
Yes.
I feel like they seem like they're secretly a movie nerd.
Yes.
We could just go to a movie and it'd be okay.
Yeah.
With fewer loud bells and spooky beaters.
I'd like that. I just need positivity right now. I say
Sure.
I like that.
Yay. Can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry.
So, I'm concerned that maybe we only have a chance to date 2 of the ghosts. Or maybe it is because Greg hates us.
Yeah.
But I still think that we should prioritize our 2 favorites.
Fair.
I do have a big soft spot for Kyo now.
See you after we're done. I feel bad. As weird as it is, I feel bad, like, saying, yeah, that sounds nice, and, like,
Not doing it.
ghosting them.
Here's our boy! My spooky prodigy returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? Protege?
I have done the...
I have done the rounds. Had to look at the crop. Only you have what is required. Stuff.
Half these people aren't even looking for dates.
Yeah, now ask what needs asking.
Drea was looking for a date. Kyo is looking for a date.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky Peter is looking for an apprentice. Leon is looking for a partner in crime. Hattie was looking for someone to...
make sadder, I guess. I'm gonna say, what spooks Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. What kind of beasts? The domesticates. Hounds. Felines. You're scared of cats or you're scared of dogs? I'm gonna say you're scared of cats because I feel like it's more common for people to be scared of dogs.
Yeah.
Because they can be big and
Bite your hand off.
and energetic. Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be all clanging about, announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Cats? They can sense Spooky Peter. They know I'm there. If I hide in the closet, they'll scritch and scratch at the door, start yowling, even run around in the dark. To wake the owners, I wager. It's trouble, let me tell you. A real impediment. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. Are you okay? Or tell me about the plague.
He seems like he likes to talk about things.
Tell me about the plague. The man I was died. I won't say much more than I have. I did my life. Now I do something else entirely. You ever been to the mirror world? What's
what?
that? The place beyond this. But the same as this. You've seen it. But always looking in. The bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. I'd like that if I find time. Say, if I find time. Tell me all you want. I've got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever.
I mean, we have to go with Kyo and Spooky. We have to go with Spooky
As much
Peter.
as I want to rob a bank, we gotta go with Spooky Peter, and I do think that Kyo is just legitimately very sweet. Like, if I was putting myself in the brain of somebody that wanted to find a date, I would definitely go with Kyo, mostly because they're the only one that's actually looking for a date, but also because they seem like fun.
They seem nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You'll come with me while I get a third ghost to watch the door.
Do you know which bank yet?
Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Bored tellers, lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit.
How'd you find it, or how do we get inside? Leon pulls out some graphing paper.
Oh, good lord. I drew the layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail, since we're going in the front door. Just figured it's the best to be prepared. Wait. Does this mean you're interested? No problem. Tell me more about you first. Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story. Abridged version. It'll probably help maintain our cover anyway.
Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping.
The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Stole my first car a year later. Hit up convenience stores, drive-ins. Even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters.
Did you ever get caught, or why did you steal?
Why did you steal? More like, why do I steal? Made more sense than other work. Getting robbed by the man. Legally, you know. Now I steal because I can turn invisible. Used to dream of a power like that. Would have kept me out of a lot of jail. I robbed 5 banks in all when I was alive. Spent the rest of my life behind bars.
So you have unfinished business, or how did you die? I was gonna say, how did you die?
Prison's a hard place, especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty. What?
Hello?
Bro, what? I guess that's why he opened with, you want to rob a bank?
I guess so. The bell
Honestly.
rings.
That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me. A little more than I like. So what do you say?
Help him out, tone him down, tone him in.
Help him out, I guess.
Yes.
I'll be at this branch at this time.
Leon slides you a slip of paper.
It's been a slice. So that was interesting. You know, didn't find this room super promising based on the aesthetic, but all those people were great. So
Choose
who
your
are we
date.
going with first?
I feel like we gotta go with Kyo, and then Spooky Peter, and then Leon if they let us.
I feel like they would.
Probably.
I feel like we just fucked things up with the other guy.
with Gary. You meet Kyo the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. Hello. Oh, the lo-fi beats.
I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Definitely, or don't worry so much. I'm gonna say definitely, because the worst thing to say to somebody who is worrying is to stop worrying.
What?
I said I'm nervous too. Take off your headphones.
Hold on a second. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So, what were you saying?
I'm nervous too. I'm just excited. Were those headphones plugged in?
I don't know.
I guess I'll say I'm nervous too.
If you're nervous, maybe I'm right to be nervous too. Oof. You ready to go?
Sure am, or where are we going? I'll say, where are we going?
Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm worried the place we're going to is boring. It's pretty much, well, the middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know, because we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me. I did not. I did forget the voice I gave this guy.
Kyo takes you to the woods, deep into the trees, far away from any paved roads.
Did you know I make greeting cards?
Oh!
For ghosts to give to other ghosts.
Oh!
Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. That sort of thing. It's just a hobby.
That is amazing. You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. The few clusters of trees are stripped of all their leaves with branches like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through.
Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. Why watch the birds? I listen to music. There aren't many souls here, just the birds and the wind.
I see why you like it.
I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me it's okay to be sad sometimes.
That's a nice way to put it. All the time. I was going to say that it's a nice way to put it.
It's exhausting to worry like I do. But I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Sadness is a real thing. As real as we are, anyway. So I embrace it.
Kyo looks out onto the frozen lake.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
This is where you fucking drowned. No. Kyo leads you away from the lake towards a pocket of trees. Hidden amongst the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle. The roof collapsed long ago. This house is a tiny thing. When it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else.
An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned. Left to fall apart. Lost among the trees. Now it's my home.
Love what you've done with it.
Love what you've done with it. I would never change a thing. It's perfect.
Kyo leads you back out into the cold. Back to the edge of the frozen lake.
This is as far as I will ever go now. And you know what? That's fine.
Everything's fine. I don't know what to make of that experience. I can't tell if we helped. I can't tell if we helped or not.
Were we supposed to encourage them to go out more? I don't know. They seemed happy.
Kyo, Spirits of Anxiety, Use Alive, 1985 to 2014. Cause of death, drowning. As far back as Kyo can remember, they were afraid. Ghosts, water, living an irrelevant life. Then they drowned at age 29, a year before completing a PhD that put them thousands in debt with no promise of even sessional work after graduation. Now they're a ghost, facing an eternity of time and no idea what to do with it. Meeting other ghosts is helping, though. Since speed dating, Kyo has even taken up a new hobby, learning to swim. Okay. So that it has improved. Okay, we did help. Cool.
Just talking to them helps.
Alright, we get it, Antler Lady. You return to the Loom of Liars. The speed dating rounds have wrapped up, but some ghosts are still hanging around.
Spooky Peter.
Spooky Peter. You arrive for your date with Spooky Peter. A hall of mirrors at a roadside carnival. A clown's face, all smiles and menace, watches over the entrance.
This is the world of mirrors.
I guess. Welcome to my home. He lives in a hall of mirrors. Inside are twisted corridors lined with mirrors.
I was really expecting something more dramatic.
Yeah, with only a slight reflection, it's especially disorienting to navigate these halls. Spooky Peter leads you to a specific mirror, taller than the others. The mirror's face is concave, as if to pull in everything around it.
Oh, maybe we are doing something mysterious.
We are going into this mirror.
Okay, no, it is something mysterious.
Follow him who hesitates.
Follow him. I want to go into the mirror world.
Together, you step inside the
Hell
mirror.
yeah.
Yes. Welcome to the mirror world. Or as it's known here, Julo Worim Ist. That's the mirror world spelled backwards. Do you see the eerie green? That is what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes on an eerie green. The more times a reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like this.
It's actually true. If you put a bunch of mirrors.
Yeah.
If you just put a bunch of mirrors in a room and nothing else, it'll just be green.
Mm-hmm.
Because mirrors are green.
Yeah. So that is pretty green, or there's actually a science behind that. I can't tell if he would find it interesting that there's science behind it, or if he'd be like, stop killing my vibe. I'll say that is pretty green. Thank you. Do not be afraid. Nothing here can hurt you. In the mirror world, the physical laws are upended. Am I really here? Or am I over here? Or am I over here? Perhaps it is all of the above. Or even nowhere at all. Hehehe. That's amazing. I thought you might be impressed.
He's kind of a dork, isn't he?
I love him. He just likes making people think that he's cool and spooky. I have practiced these skills for ages. Centuries. It is not easy being green. Now come with me. The spooking hour approaches.
Hell yeah.
That's 3 a.m., in case you're wondering. Where are we going and why 3 a.m.?
I don't know. Why
I say
3
why
a.m.?
Only witches and sins are awake at 3. We seek neither. In a way, we are both. Hell yeah, brother.
I love this.
Together, you and Spooky Peter fly through the void, passing countless mirrors in reverse, each peering into a life still being lived.
Damn.
Each mirror in the living world is actually a door. Staring into one long enough in the dark, or saying a spirit's name 3 times, it's like knocking. After a short trip through oblivion, you arrive at a particularly decorative mirror. A splendid haunt. Spooky Peter leads you through the mirror glass into a long hall lined with bricks on one side. There are still boxes in the hall. The mirror you stepped through is propped up against the wall. At the far end is a massive kitchen with original marble tile that does well to hide its age.
Chet is leaving. Goodbye.
Farewell. Paul is sleeping. Let's get to spookin'. Spooky Peter leads you through the closed bedroom door where a man in his 20s is sound asleep on a mattress.
Damn, a man in his 20s has a fancy house with marble tile floors.
Damn. He is snoring loudly. Spooky Peter floats to one shadowy corner by the open window, then motions for you to do the same. The curtain flaps over Peter's shadowy visage. He stands silently, hat bent slightly forward. He's just standing there. Should we flicker the lights? Should we shake the bed? What do you say? Should we shake the bed? Patience, protege. The aim is to be a presence, not a threat. Spooky Peter stands motionless for several minutes. Wait, no. 40 minutes. 40 minutes of doing nothing but standing there. Finally, he moves away from the corner. Watch, protege, as I tighten the knot.
This might work better if he wasn't asleep.
Spooky Peter sinks into the hardwood floor. The old wood lets out a loud creak, 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 as steady as a pulse. Paul is still snoring. Peter moves into the ceiling and starts to scratch. Scritch, 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 like raspy breaths. Paul is still snoring. Peter's starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and peeks in his ear. Some sort of orange foam. It obstructs his ear canal, preventing him from hearing us. Again, I am thwarted by the progress of man. This is pointless, or scratch on the wall.
Scratch on the wall, maybe?
You scratch with one nail long and deep above Paul's head. Leaves a long vertical line in the plaster. Make it an arrow pointing down. Make it an arrow pointing up, and make it a cross.
Making it a cross is kind of spooky.
Excellent work, protege. Faith haunts 'em, same as ghosts. The fear this will so brings me butterflies.
Hell yeah! You just gotta get more creative if he plugs his ears.
Yes. Lily says, Paul, wake the fuck up. I am proud of you, protege. Truly, you are spooky this day.
Why did I feel genuinely flattered by the compliment?
I'm glad spooky peekers.
Good lord,
spooky peekers.
Jesus.
Oh my god, Spooky Peter. I'm glad that Spooky Peter thinks we're spooky too. Spooky Peter leads you back into the hallway mirror, back through this weird mirror world of his. A fractal realm on the dull side of the Tane. What he said. Eventually you reach the mirror that leads back to where you came in. Well, this is me. Thank you for your company. This was fun. I am pleased. Before we return to the physical world, I should warn you. Time behaves differently in the mirror world. What may have felt like hours was in fact years. A decade has passed since we began this date. I speak in jest. It's barely been the length of a talkie. A look of fear on your face. Spooky Peter spooked you good. Yeah, I got, not gonna lie. He tips his hat to say goodbye. More dust falls off the brim. Guess I'll be seeing you. A breeze picks up and the rest of him blows away. That was a good date. Sorry about this one.
No, that was wonderful.
No, that was amazing. That was perfect.
Now
we
let's
gotta
see if
check
we
out.
can...
Gotta check out Spooky Peter. Oh, he's got the really old broken one.
Makes sense.
Spirit of Malice. 16...
Oh, he's supposed to be one of the evil ghosts, I guess.
Oh, but I loved him. He was so fun.
Much better than the evil ghost from the last one.
Yeah. 1631 to 1665. Damn, he was only like 30. Cause of death, bubonic plague. Spooky Peter isn't his real name. It's one he was given by an author of famous, totally true ghost stories. Having been dead some 4 centuries now, Spooky Peter is the oldest ghost at speed dating by a mile. In life, he worked as a doctor, notably treating victims during the last significant outbreaks of the plague in London. The disease would ultimately claim him.
Lily says, I fucking love you, you beautiful, fantastic, amazing spooky ghost.
Alright, we did just fuck it up. With
Gary just hates us.
Gary. Yeah, Gary just hated us.
That's okay, I guess.
I didn't like Gary that much either.
Part of me, I really am curious what their deal was.
Yeah.
But
you ready
it's
to go
too
rob
late
a
for
bank?
that now. Yeah, let's go rob a bank.
Yeah, baby. I guess it's time to rob a bank. Leon said to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on 4th. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Once they notice they've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead. Hopefully.
I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. The others are supposed to be here.
Maybe they're just late, or we can do this alone. Maybe they're just late.
I sure hope so. Without them, we're down a lookout. And our guy on the inside.
What's my role, or who else did you recruit?
Who else did you? Couple of degenerates. Don't worry, though. They may be slime, but they're loyal slime. The best a cook can ask for. Oh, good. Here comes Carl.
Hey.
This is Carl's bad. A token breather. No offense.
None taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out. So that's just a human man. So, how's it going? You're alive, nice get up, but what kind of name is Carl's bad? I'm gonna say you're alive.
Yes. No, that's supposed to be you.
And you can see us? Of course. I've been seeing ghosts all my life. No one believes me. I'm pretty jealous of you ghosties. No responsibilities. Just floating around. Not a care in the world. Ghosts have responsibilities. It is pretty sweet. Someday.
Carl's the man on the inside.
I'm a teller at this bank.
And what's with the ski mask?
I know the combo to the safe and where the cameras are pointed. Why care about cameras, or why rob your own bank?
Well, it's obvious what he cares about. Cameras?
Yeah.
Why rob your own bank?
I hate them. They need to pay. Your salary is not enough. Are they shady? Is you boss me? Just say is you boss me. No, not really. Mr. Peterson's actually pretty great. He even gave me last week off. My mom was visiting. Sounds like a good place to work. So why rob them? I'm gonna say so why rob them. They wouldn't give me a loan for my vape store.
Oh, God.
Jokes. So I just want to take the money. Live my dream. My vape dream. Oh my
Good
God.
Lord. Don't vape. Vaping bad.
Yeah.
And obnoxious.
Yeah.
All banks are bad. Satan's in suits. No offense.
None taken.
And speak of the devil.
Spooky!
Spooky Peter.
Spooky Peter!
Yes.
What's up?
Good. So was he the devil? That was one of the dialogue options, and I was like, why would we hear I've been mentioned in books but not by name and just jump to, oh, he's Satan.
Yeah.
But that line makes me think, is he the devil? Whatever.
Yeah. How do you do? Spooky Peter. In the flesh, so to speak.
We met in the Loom of Liars. Same as you. I told him I robbed banks. Oh yeah, I forgot, while we're speed dating all of them, they're all speed dating each other too.
Yeah.
So I guess Kyo was like, no, that's weird, when Leon was like, wanna rob a bank, but Spooky Peter was like,
Yeah.
sure. He immediately said he was in, before he even heard the plan.
Always looking to get my beak wet, so to speak. This is a dream team.
So here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door. Watch for trouble. Should be smooth sailing. They closed 6 hours ago. And there's no security tonight. Cool.
I saw to that. What happened to Winston? Who? The security guard. He's taking some time off. Oh, good. Winston worked so hard, he could use a break. And that's what he got. A break.
Ominous?
Hello? Hello?
Let's get this train rolling. Follow me.
Did Spooky Peter kill somebody?
Spooky Peter.
That was one of the
killed
questions we could ask. Was, have you ever killed anyone? Carl pulls out some keys and unlocks the front
When was
door.
that option?
I can't remember.
Just says, a break to his legs.
Though alive, he's already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears into the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter like he's in some heist flick. Leon floats right through. You catch up to them around a corner by a heavy-looking door.
This is the vault.
What about the cameras? Or can't we just go through?
Of course we can. But the money in there can't. If we want to get anything out of there, we still need to open the door.
Good point. And that's where I come in. Yeah, I was kind of wondering why we needed a human to, like, open the doors and shit when we could just walk through them, but that makes sense. Let's do this. Carl gets to work on the door. I think the code was no.
Cool. You gotta be kidding me, Carl.
I am, actually. I know the code like the back of my car, which is where I sleep. Not because Sherry kicked me out. Anyway, before I punch it in, you gotta promise me something. You promise you won't take all the cash and then leave me here? Or pull any other ghost tricks? Carl! Oh, that's your line.
Carl. Buddy. Pal. You know what they say. About honoring thieves.
I don't actually.
Then we're good. Just open the door already.
Carl opens the vault door. Inside is a wall of safety deposit boxes, each individually locked. And that's it.
That's it? Where's the money? I expected, like, a pile of it.
It doesn't work like that.
Thought you've robbed banks before. I really should have cased this place myself. Grab a key, open a box.
Open 4E, open 7F, or open 13C. Feeling 13. Inside are some official-looking papers, lawyer documents, and an ornate vanity mirror set in 24-karat gold. It looks old, needs a good polish, but it's still beautiful. On the back, an inscription is etched in the gold. Here's looking at you, Millie. Love, H.
Oh, no.
Time to be moving. I spotted a patrol outside. Think they saw some movement in here. A police siren sounds off. A warning, maybe? That's our cue. Get out of there, give Spooky Peter the mirror. I don't want to take Milton's mirror.
True, but I don't know what happens to it if we... I guess just get out of there. Does that mean we leave it?
I don't know.
We better scramble.
Everyone makes it out safe thanks to Spooky Peter's keen eye. Leon instructs the crew to lie low for a bit. Really, only Carl needs to worry.
Good job in there.
We didn't get anything. Things might have gone differently if you let Carl fiddle with the cameras. It wasn't the greatest haul. That wasn't an option. I don't think. Maybe it wasn't. I missed it. But hey, how many ghosts can say they've robbed a bank? Well, that was fun. Leon. Spirit of Greed, 1933 to 1967. Cause of death, snitching. Even as a child, Leon was an opportunist. While other kids were playing ball, he'd steal from their bags. His teens and 20s were mostly spent on the road, seeking out scores and grifting. Leon eventually found his calling robbing banks. He and his crew pulled off 4 successful heists before they were caught. During the resulting trial, Leon rolled on his fellow robbers to reduce his sentence. He survived the first stabbing in prison, but wasn't as lucky the second time around.
Damn. Alright.
Alright. So, we got one more room.
Yeah.
Loom of Palms.
Ooh,
Candle. The Loom of Palms. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors. Spare walls with the odd religious print framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed dating.
Why is that exactly what the basement of the church our family goes to looks like?
That's an excellent question.
Like, it literally, like, I thought... I didn't think that was, like, a typical church basement. Like, a kitchen and they, you know, hold community dinners there.
I don't know. The bell rings and a ghost appears.
Oh,
Whoa!
hi!
He's got a football enlarged in his brain!
Jesus, you okay, dude? Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Ugh.
Oh no, he's a Chad. Thanks, slow down there, buddy. You're not so bad yourself.
Lily says, I miss Spooky Peter already.
He
Slow
is a
down
gift.
there, buddy. Hey, sorry. Just saying. Isn't it cool we stay the age we died? Makes dying young a little bit better.
How'd you die, or why are you speed dating? Or you're not even gonna ask my name.
No one else asked for a name either, so...
Yeah, I'm just gonna say how'd you die.
Oh, wow. So, long story? I was a wide receiver in high school. Got real good. When it came time for college, bam! Full scholarship. But football's rough. When you catch passes like I did, you take a lot of blows. Heh. After a while, I started getting headaches. I'd get dizzy just standing up. But I kept on playing. Had to. I mean, these were my best years. Till one day, intracranial hematoma. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, now I'm here.
And we get to meet. That's sad, you had potential. I'll say we get to meet.
So it's not all bad. Haha. Try not to let how I died define me. So many ghosts have sad stories. I want to make the best of this. Have some fun. Be the best Riley I can be. He seems
He's not so bad.
It's hard to figure out what that means. I wish ghosts didn't care so much about labels. It's just like when we were alive. Everyone always telling me who I was, without bothering to learn who I am.
That's deep, Riley. So who are you? I'm gonna say, so who are you?
I'm still figuring that out. He's college age. Without my division high receiving yards and all the cheering in the stands, who is Riley?
You have unfinished business. Someone with hope. I'm gonna say someone with hope.
That's what Coach would always tell me. You've got heart, Riley. Hold on to that, kid. Maybe he was onto something. You know?
Yeah, you know, he came off strong, but you know, he's pretty cool. The bell rings.
He's like kind of a bit of a frat boy, but
Yeah.
not a total dick.
Yeah.
Oh snap. Halftime. Guess we call timeout. Let's keep this going in the second half. We're doing so much better this time around than the first time.
Yeah.
Another ghost appears.
Hi. Bwah, bwah, bwah.
It's my best cut. Hello, sunshine.
The ghost takes a long drag of their
Ugh.
cigarette. The smoke rises up through the hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. Nice to meet you. I'm no sunshine, or they let you smoke in here.
Ugh.
I'm gonna say they let you smoke in here.
Just says, I wonder how this one died. It's truly a mystery. I didn't ask. Won't make much difference now. My name is Vera. That or the lady in smoke. That's what the ghost hunters call me.
Ghost hunters, or you look familiar.
So every room has like two like chill ghosts and one like spooky ghost.
Yes.
I'm assuming this is the spooky ghost of this one.
Ghost hunters?
Living weirdos trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzy condominiums on the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up, rich fools at night, shrouded in gray smoke, jangling pennies, wailing, pay the price. What the fuck? Junk like that. None of that made any sense to me. Is that just me?
Yes. They go to, like, rich people houses in Vegas and wake up veiled in smoke, clanging money around, going, pay the price! Pay the price!
I did not process any of that.
That's pretty cool, or why the rich? Honestly, that's pretty cool.
Thanks, hun. Spent lots of time working on it. I like when they choke and log on the smoke. Choke themselves awake. Then they see me floating at the foot of the bed, looking ready for a funeral. It works, except when smoke alarm goes off. That is not scary.
Did you die in Vegas so you're famous, or you should disconnect the alarm?
Give him some advice. He should disconnect the alarm. Haha. Why didn't I think of that? Why does a ghost like you need a place like this?
Boredom, loneliness, and curiosity.
I mean, mostly it's been curiosity so far. It's good to be curious. Especially now. When you've been dead as long as I have, you start feeling like you've seen it all. Hold on to that curiosity. It'll save your life. This is killing my vocal cords.
I'll try, man, but don't you mean death? You can say that.
Whatever.
Damn.
I guess that wasn't the right option. Guess that's the bell. Have to pick this up later. See ya.
So we haven't bungled one as bad as we did the with Greg.
All we did was ask if he was okay. His face was cracking apart. It was a valid question. I think this is my least favorite batch of ghosts so far.
Yeah. You know, I mean, Hattie and Drea were pretty rad. Kyo and Spooky Peter I would die for.
Leon was interesting.
These
guys I'm not sure about. Hey.
Hey, whoa.
Say hey. I'm Stephanie. But you can call me Steph. Everybody does.
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Steph. What are you wearing? I'll say hi, Steph.
Hey. Gosh, I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this before. Spent like an hour putting my face on this morning.
You look nice, or what brings you to speed dating? I'll say, what brings you to speed dating?
I've been single for a while. At first, it was great. I did what I wanted to do. Taught myself some Japanese. Played my clarinet every day without fail. Allowed myself time to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much.
I know what you mean. Tell me about your
The
cat.
cat. Tell me about the cat.
Cat.
Clarence. after the angel. But he's more of a demon. Especially around food. You know how much cats have? You know how most cats have this pleasant meow?
That's debatable.
Almost a mew? Clarence wails and whines. That's what our cats do. Our cats, they yowl.
They yowl.
All raspy like he's dying. Or dead. Haha. You probably think I'm so weird.
We're all a little weirder. I try not to judge.
We're all a little weird. Suppose it beats being normal. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say after like 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive.
Tell me about playing the clarinet. Tell me about learning Japanese. Let's talk about Japanese.
I thought I'd pick it up easily, since it's so far removed from English. There's such an art to drawing the characters. But there are so many.
That's facts.
First you learn hiragana. Those are the basic characters for sounds. Then
katakana.
What?
Katakana.
For words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all those, I thought I was getting pretty good. Then came kanji. There are thousands of kanji characters.
Yeah, that's where I was at. I felt that one, broski.
It's overwhelming.
You have an eternity to learn, or you can always visit Japan.
You have an eternity to learn. If only. I'll die before I learn the language.
You're already dead. Exactly.
You're already dead. Haha. True. I mean, we all are in a sense, right? Waiting to die. Oh, you... Is this... You know you're a ghost, right? If only. Sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Like, not dead. That would be terrible. But a ghost. All ephemeral and timeless. Who's gonna bring it for you?
But you are a ghost. It is pretty great.
Maybe... do they know that we're a ghost?
I don't know.
It is pretty great. But you are a ghost. I feel like someone has to tell them.
Yeah.
To someone. Huh?
I'm a ghost. We're dead, Steph.
Maybe I'm a ghost. Very funny. Ha.
I'm serious.
I'm serious. Wait. What? What do you mean? No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. I don't understand. Oh no. We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost? Oh.
Oh no.
Sorry, Steph.
Sorry, Steph.
I felt like we had to tell her.
The second round begins.
Lily just says a blow. Sup? I'm Riley again. Haha. So, like, what should we talk about now?
I have no idea. Sports obviously got any dating tips. I feel like that's rude.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about sports, but he likes it, so maybe we'll do that.
So, like, this may surprise you, but people always ask about the football in my head. I consider it a badge of honor, but also a reminder. You can push yourself too hard. Lose everything you worked for. 5 too many hits to the head, Jesus. Whammo! Sports Ghost at your service. Here to tell you that all goals have limits.
That's a sad story, or that's good advice.
That is good advice.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself.
Don't push yourself too hard. Take breaks when you need them.
Right? I like using sports to make sense of stuff. It works super good. Need to fix something? Draw up a play. You won't get anywhere without a plan.
What do sports say about death, or what do you have planned for us?
What do sports say about death? Death is like an early retirement. You have your legacy, your accomplishments right there on paper, and people's memories. You're no longer playing the game, but hopefully you changed it. He's kind of slipping into like a bit of a country accent. I don't know where that's coming from.
He can be a country sports boy.
And you can still do plenty of good. I'm just, my voice is just from the sidelines.
I want to still do good, or how do you do good? I'm gonna ask how he
You'll see.
does. Intriguing. I guess he likes us, though.
No, he didn't ask us out, which everyone else did. Oh, wait, he is now. So, like, I was thinking, it might be fun to go to see a game together.
I would hate that, but okay.
My old team's playing our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them. So what do you want to say? It's really not my thing, but
It's really not my thing, but also I have been willing to go to a sporting with someone who I was homies with before. So, it might be fun. I'd say it like that.
Righteous. Just tap me after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car.
See, he's got a ghost car. What a catch.
It's a convertible.
Of course it is.
Of course. Just of course it is. Even when I'm dead, I know how to live. He doesn't seem to mind us, like, ribbing him about his frat boyishness, which I do appreciate.
Yes.
Oh, hi. Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. We only touched on my past last time. Us ghosts tend to look back a lot. Reflect. Obsess, maybe. Hard to know a ghost without knowing how she lived.
So how did you live?
I made my life in Vegas. I went there when things started booming. Figured I could make some money. At first, I lost a whole bunch. Slots. They'll get you good. Then I took this job. Working for a casino boss. His executive assistant. Told him when to wear a tie. Cleaned his dirty laundry. If you get my meaning.
You must have made serious money. I hate doing laundry. Or what sort of dirty laundry?
Body disposal, perhaps?
What sort of dirty laundry?
This guy was a scumbag. A real piece of work. There was nothing he wouldn't do. Buy people out. Rob them. There were so many convenient accidents. Yeah. Anything to get at the competition. I was the one who kept secrets. I made them go away.
Jesus, man. Sounds dangerous, or how do you live with yourself? I'm gonna say sounds dangerous.
It wasn't. Until it was. One day, in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, the boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter, rushed over to the casino.
Why did you go, or you had a daughter?
I don't know.
I'll say you had a daughter.
Sure did. I was a single mom in the 50s. In case you're doubting why I stayed at the job. The casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables where my boss was waiting. Dead on the floor. Blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. It's a convenient color for the carpet to be, at least.
Yeah. How did he die? Where was his son? How awful. I'm gonna say where was his son? I think it's pretty apparent how he died.
Standing next to his pops. He smiled when he saw me. "You'll make this go away," he said. I nodded. 2 guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove. The other made sure to sit with me in the back seat.
Did you know these men, or did you like the son? to say, did you know these men?
No. All their tufts looked the same. I swear they worked a year, then got put down. Like my boss had been put down.
Jesus.
Kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they did. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved. A hole in the sand.
Your girl was at the city. Did you confront the son? Did you confront the son?
Not a chance. By the time we got back to the strip, the casino was open, busy as ever, and the sun was out, making funeral arrangements. A heart attack, that's what they called it. Sudden, unexpected, tragic, horse crap.
And your daughter, but how did you die?
Ask her more about your daughter. I wasn't about to pick her up, at least not until things cooled down. I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened, till I nodded off, woke to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot, black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down. Who did? What the fuck? After making sure I was inside.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ. What about your kid, I guess?
Made sure she was taken care of. Had a bunch of money stashed away. My brother in Tulsa took her in. For a long time. I couldn't bear to see her. By the time I was ready, I couldn't find her. Can't even tell you if she's still alive. Damn.
Well, that was depressing.
Logan says, I have this thing on my lip and it's bothering me so much.
Oh no.
That
the
sucks.
bell rings.
Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink and try not to let the past haunt us, even for just an hour.
Damn. Alright. Now it's time for Stephanie.
She came back at least.
Yeah.
So, wait. We're actually totally 100% dead.
Yes, or sort of.
Sort of, I mean, we are ghosts. We're not 100% dead.
I'll say sort of.
Sort of? What the heck does that mean?
We're still conscious, or does anything ever really die?
We're still conscious. She needs some directives.
Yeah.
This is so weird. I still feel alive. Just like dissociated. Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive too.
What was your life like, or how long have you been dead?
I'm considering she doesn't know that she was dead until we told her. I'm assuming she doesn't know.
Yeah.
So what was your life like? It was difficult. Except not really. Mostly life was pretty good.
Good parents, good job. Say good job.
Honestly, I never really had a job. I didn't work during high school. And I, got sick my first year of college.
Sick, or what about your parents? Say sick.
This is hard to talk about. I had cancer.
Oh no.
A brain tumor.
Oh no.
It was bad.
Oh no.
Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no.
I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe.
How long did they give you? What was the treatment like?
I don't know.
What was the treatment like?
It was rough. Radiation, chemo, so much chemo. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. Seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression-free, whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I was treated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people.
Alright!
There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out.
Okay, so she did not invite us on a date.
She did not ditch us like the other guy did, though.
Yes,
So.
Steph leaves the room. If you hurry, you could catch up to her, see if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk. Nor is she the infamous lady in smoke. Do we want to try to go on a date with her, or do you want to just,
I kind of want to go on a date with her.
Okay.
And then maybe the lady in smoke, and then we'll go to football with.
Yeah. You catch up with Steph. She looks surprised to see you. You think it's hard to tell with the mask.
Hey, what's up? Is everything okay?
Where are you going? I just thought we should hang out.
Oh, cool. I'd like that. Where should we go?
The park, the symphony. Let's go to the park.
That sounds nice, actually. Let's go to the park. It seems simple. I need simple.
We'll take it slow.
You did just find out you were dead. That's gotta suck.
Yeah. A heavy layer of snow has claimed the trees and buried the grass nearby. A cobblestone walking trail twists around the edge of a lake. You pass an old ghost sitting on a bench, tossing nothing on the ground but still going through the motions. The ghosts of geese gather around him anyway, acting out a ritual that no longer serves any purpose.
Willie says, this room is garbage. It does have my least favorite batch of ghosts so far.
That is true.
They're still interesting.
I like the lady that worked for a mob for a while. That's interesting.
This is all still so confusing.
I know what you mean, or you must have lots of questions.
You must have lots of questions. I really, really do. Were you this lost when you died?
I'll say for a while, yes.
How did you figure things out?
Talking to other ghosts, trial and error. I'm still figuring things out. Say trial and error.
Errors have consequences. I'm not sure I trust myself enough to make mistakes. I just feel like I spent years on a puzzle, only to realize I'm missing pieces. They're gone. I'll never finish. And now, what do? Do I take the puzzle apart? Be proud that I did what I could?
It's still an accomplishment. Does anyone finish puzzles? I'll say it's still an accomplishment.
I guess. But now what? What do we even do as ghosts? Do we get jobs? What's the point of anything?
You can scare people, you can help people, you can linger. I'll say you can help people.
I guess we have powers. Can manipulate things, right?
That's up to you, or it's like in the movies.
It's like in the movies, I guess. So, like, powers and stuff? Neat. Maybe I should help people. That seems like a thing to do.
You have a lot of options, or who will you help?
You have a lot of options. Keep thinking. Thinking about all the things I can't do now. Eat, drink. Could go for a milkshake right now. Vanilla. With a slice of apple pie. That sounds good.
It does.
But I won't, well, I guess I won't taste it. There's no point in eating. So then I just want to play my clarinet. But I can't do that either. You have been.
Yeah. You'll get used to it, but you can do so much more.
Yeah.
So you can do so much more.
At least I can still do puzzles. And finish learning Japanese. Think I'm ready to take my mask off.
You got this.
If you say so. Oh.
Oh, man.
How do I look?
Beautiful, you look like you.
Look like you. I feel like crying. The good tears. But nothing's coming out. Thanks for the talk. It helped a lot.
We should do this again sometime. What are ghost friends for?
What are ghost friends? I'll let you know.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a ghost, but Steph seems like she'll be alright. What's next for you, though?
I feel like we were supposed to do this in, like, an order.
Probably.
Visit graveyard.
Spirit of Denial, 1983 to 2004, brain cancer. It took Steph a while to realize she was dead. If you beat cancer, it can be hard to accept when it comes back with a vengeance. Though the disease ultimately took her life, it could not take her spirit. Now Steph begins a new chapter, overwhelmed by the potential death affords.
Cool.
Cool. We're almost done.
Yeah.
So you wanted to do the lady in smoke first?
Yeah.
Vera. She ugly, but she's interesting.
Lily, stop. Whatever you're doing. Just stop.
You meet Vera outside. She's smoking in the dark.
Took you long enough. Not really, though. I'm just kidding around. So, what do you want to do? The world...
I don't know why it sometimes skips dialogue when I only click once, but Vera stops talking. She seems distracted all of a sudden.
You hear that?
I don't hear anything. What were you gonna say? I don't hear anything.
I heard a voice. There it is again. A voice. Did you hear it this time?
I still didn't hear it.
I'm hearing a second voice. This one sounds familiar. Like the way I'd sound. If someone recorded me. Me, but not me.
This is so weird where the voice is coming from.
The voices are in my head. But also far away. The voices calling out to me. It's saying, Vera, are you there? We are trying to reach Vera. Oh, seance?
Seance?
Dead on the 5th. November 1954. And then the other voice. The one that sounds so familiar. It says, where are you, Mom? Oh no. My daughter? I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to find her. Can I come with you? I want to come with you this time. Yeah. I think you better. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. Sounds like my daughter. But, well, you know what I've done. It might be nice to have some backup.
You follow Vera to the source of the voices in her head. A small bungalow on a quiet street on the other side of town. There's a square hedge around the front yard and a neon sign in the window. Psychic readings!
I see.
Know the future. Know yourself.
Let's go inside.
Inside, the house is dark, except for a dim room towards the back lit by trembling candles. Two people are seated at a table facing each other. One is a young woman dressed in black with multiple piercings. She appears to be the psychic and playing the part with witchy flair. A second woman sits across from her. This woman is in her 70s, wearing wire-frame glasses and a long black dress. She looks like a retired librarian.
That's my daughter. Is this a seance?
Sure looks that way, or they're reaching out to you. Say it sure looks that way.
What happens now?
I feel a presence. Vera's daughter opens her eyes. Mom, are you there? Your mother is here. She may not be able to speak, but she is listening. Mom? I sense two presences. Two? Yes. One is unknown to me. The psychic breathes in deeply. You may now ask your mother a question. Perhaps she will respond. Mom? It's Jane. I need to know what happened. How you really died. The police, papers, they all said it was an accident. But I found your letters. Mom, what did they do to you?
I can't tell her what happened. It's too hard. Can you say something? I need her to know I'm out there. I'm just not sure I can do it.
Tell Jane how her mom really died. Tell it was an accident. Remain silent. I think she deserves the truth.
Yes.
The psychic repeats what you say, word for word. The letters were all true. Every word. Sorry I left you. I did it so you could live. Jane begins to cry. You didn't leave me. They took you from me. I was only a little girl. I'm so sorry, Mom. I miss you so much.
Mm-hmm. I miss you too.
Man, another bummer date, huh? This one's not as much of a bummer, but like, damn.
At least they got to, she found her daughter at least.
Yeah.
Logan says, did you say happy birthday to the Umbrella Academy today?
No.
Oh, she's an urn. That's rough.
Spirit of Despair, years alive 1890 to 1954, cause of death house fire. Better known as the Lady in Smoke, Vera is a bit of a celebrity in the ghost world. She lived a fairly long and eventful life as a secretary and then personal assistant to an infamous Vegas casino owner in the early years of the Strip. The elite gig put the best drinks in Vera's hands, but sure put her out, as she found herself at the whims of childish, over-rich men who demanded everything of her and had no qualms making life miserable for good people. She died in a house fire under suspicious circumstances, taking a multitude of secrets with her, and has since haunted the hotels and mansions of wealthy men and bringing folly to any who misuse their power.
Yeah, so that's why she haunts the rich. I respect that.
Me too.
Alright, one more.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's up with this shit, but...
There are apparently, secret ghosts. I don't know how to get to them. But I'm not messing with it.
Yeah.
Maybe on my own time.
Last ghost.
We're really going out on a low note with the flat bro, but...
Yeah, couldn't have ended it off with fucking Spooky Peter. Oh well, you live and you learn. You die and you date.
Maybe it'll be really good.
Wiley asked you to meet at Key Heights Field, his old stomping ground when he played football at Hacks and Tech.
You smell that?
Wiley pretends to breathe it in.
Smells like victory out here. And weed killer. Thanks for meeting me on a Sunday. At this most holy place. My old team, the Phantoms, huh? We're playing our arch rivals, the Demons, huh? The Phantoms need to win this game. Not for some championship. Just to maintain some dignity. They've had a sucky season. A lot of sucky seasons since I died, honestly. I have never known, a sports team to not have garbage seasons.
I feel like every sports team is secretly bad.
I feel like every time you talk to anyone about sports who likes sports, they're just like, oh, this team's having a rough season. Who wins? Huh?
Who are the good teams and where are they? Read your lines,
Not that I'm full of myself. You are a little bit.
You make your way into the stadium. This is a college football game in the Midwest. The stadium is huge, something the pros would be lucky to play in. There are thousands of people here to cheer on the hometown Phantoms. Wiley takes you to the sidelines.
That is an accurate description of how Midwesterners treat college sports.
Yes. Ghosts get great seats at sporting events. If you want, you can go right on the field. Pretty neat, huh?
Alright.
Phantom 0, Demon 0, commentary. Welcome to the second game in our exciting late season doubleheader. The Hacks and Phantoms have had a lackluster season, to say the least, only winning 2 of their last 7 games. Haxon is looking to save face against bitter rivals, Hades U, and their screaming demons.
Here we go.
The Phantoms get on the scoreboard early with a quick return and a smart pass for 6.
Touchdown! This is fascinating.
So we're just watching football.
I guess, yeah. Yep.
Oh, man.
Nothing better than football.
Oh, man. They kick it through the uprights for the extra point.
Yes, easy point.
After a few turnovers, the Phantoms throw a long bomb. They make a spectacular
Fascinating.
catch in the end zone. What a play. I don't even fucking know what's happening. I barely understand.
Oh, snap. Another touchdown.
The Phantoms try for the extra point. It's good.
Nice work with the kick. Oh my god.
Man.
This is so...
There's a lot of game left. Do I joke you why you like this?
There's a lot of game left. Totally. Anything could happen. It probably will. That's why I love football.
The Demons are looking for a new team, or looking like a new team in the second half.
I'd like to see them try to turn it around.
They make a huge push to get within field goal range. The kick is long, but it's good for 3.
They gotta do more than that.
Phantom ball. They go for a gutsy pass. Interception!
Oof. That wasn't a smart pass, guys.
The Demons are brought down again within field goal range. After failing to get another first down, they opt to kick it through the uprights for 3.
Another field goal? Ha. Don't worry. We still got this. Dude. What are you, a Demons fan? The plot thickens.
The Phantoms are back on the offensive after a couple turnovers at midfield. This is a really lackluster way to end it out, man.
Oh, God.
They fumble the ball. The Demons pick it up and start to run. To the 50, the 40, they break 3. They're going all the way. Touchdown!
Oh, no.
The Demons try for the 2-point conversion to tie it up, and it's good!
Oh, no.
The Phantoms and Demons are now tied with just a few minutes left in the game. What an exciting turn of events.
I gotta do something. I gotta help my team. Isn't that cheating?
Fuck, stop skipping through the dialogue, bitch.
But a ghost secretly fixing things. That'd be unsportsperson-like. Even if they don't know what's really going on. Totally not my style. Oh, you're such a square. What if you play for the other side? Even the odds a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Why not? Let's go.
Sure, let's do this. I don't even give a
Just
shit.
something, please, for the love of God.
I can't read that. His abs are in the way.
God,
The Phantom session. Their lead disappeared. Now their momentum, everything towards their stunning.
We'll see about that.
I guess we will. Whatever the fuck that was supposed to say.
My finger is currently bleeding a little and it feels like it's bleeding, and I find that way more entertaining than this dumb joke of a date. Boring as hell, I hate this guy.
He seems nice, but man, he's one of the normies that Drea would spook.
Yeah.
Riley takes control of a running back. The quarterback hands off the ball to Riley, who makes a break for it. He's tackled quickly. It's 4th down, but the Phantoms are just within field goal range. Riley has to gain 3 yards or risk turning the ball over to you.
Alright. I got some options here.
Just do it, man. I want to get out of here. This is the worst first date I've ever been on.
Is it worse than the woman who took us to see her dying husband?
At least that
she
was
nice.
a memorable experience. I mean, Riley's also nice.
Yeah.
I guess they're on par. Because this is very boring, but it's better than being awkward and sad. Choose a defense based on what you expect Riley to do. Riley will try to run the ball. Riley will go for a field goal.
Just let him win. I don't.
The Phantoms try for a field goal, just like you expected.
Honestly, I expected them not to do that.
The Demon in defense tries to break through in time, but the Phantom kicker manages to get a foot on the ball. The kick looks a little crooked. It might make it through. Use your ghost skills to make the ball miss. Play fair and leave it be. The ball! The uprights! Field goal! The fan ad of the Demons with only more plays!
I saw the window. Went for the easy 3.
Demons have possession now. They make a heck of a return. In 3 short plays, they reach the Phantom 40-yard line.
Now let's see what you can do.
Go for a field goal or try for a touchdown.
God,
I don't know. Let's try for a touchdown. The Demons attempt a gutsy pass on the 3rd down. Interception! The Phantoms regain control of the ball and have a chance to widen their lead.
Tough break.
Ah!
Gotta know when to kick, bud.
I don't give a fuck. First down, the Phantom 40-yard line.
Oh, Lord.
Expect a run, expect a pass. Oh, fuck.
I don't even know what that
I
means.
don't know. I think it's, expect a run. The Phantom quarterback moves back, then right, before finding an opening on the left. He takes off running. Jukes right, then right again. He's got a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown!
Just as they all had possession if you think about it. How you feeling? You feeling good? I'm feeling bored as hell.
I'm feeling like I would rather be dating anyone else right now.
My completionist mind just wanted to see what this date was, when in reality I should have just been like, I don't care, and left.
Yeah. Expect Riley to kick, expect Riley to try for 2. Fuck, I don't know. The Phantoms try for a 2-point conversion, but the Demons were expecting this. No good!
Dang. Luckily, it doesn't matter.
You fuck. I'm ghosting you for sure after this. The Demons shut the Phantoms down there. But it's all for naught. With only seconds left, there's only time for one more play. Riley wins no matter what.
Cool. Even if you managed another touchdown, it wouldn't be enough.
Phantoms win!
Cool.
After the Demons fought hard to tie the game, the Phantoms came alive with intense 4th quarter, hit it with confidence.
That was rad.
Riley stands there awkwardly not making eye contact.
God, thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game.
Maybe we can play again next Sunday. Please no. You're a real catch. That was a football pun.
Riley decides that's the line to go out on, waving goodbye as he leaves. Bye! Wait, wasn't he your ride home?
Ugh, who cares?
Terrible date. I was boring. I didn't understand what was happening. And he left us to walk home.
Visit graveyard.
Where is he?
He's across.
Oh. Riley, Spirit of Determination, 1966 to 1987. Cause of death, traumatic brain injury. Riley was a promising wide receiver who first made a name for himself in high school, turning his ability to catch any pass into a college career and full scholarship. But the trouble with fielding a lot of passes is you take a lot of hits from bigger guys trying to stop you. Those hits took their toll on Riley early after he lost his helmet in a rare fumbled play. He began experiencing concussion-like symptoms, but refused to tell anyone for fear of being benched. Now in death, he still loves the sport and helps others be the best they can be out there, even guiding a few last-second plays in favor of those who work hard and play safe.
Cool. I don't know who any all these other gravestones are, but that's it.
Wow. One of them was probably...
Gary.
It was probably Gary, and then this is probably the hidden ones. Anyway, fucking God, what a way to go out on.
Who was your favorite? I personally like Drea and Spooky Pete.
I think Drea and Spooky Pete have got to be my favorites as well.
Drea was probably my favorite. They were just fun.
They were just fun. I feel like Spooky Peter's...
We clearly have a type. When it comes to
Spooky Peter's date might have been a bit more memorable, but I like Drea's vibe a lot. You know, they're real homie. Leon was also pretty funny. But yeah, you know, I would be happy dating Drea and just being Spooky Peter's protege.
Yeah.
So, you know, good stuff. Thank you guys for joining us for Speed Dating for Ghosts. We hope you had a good time. And yeah, welcome to Hallo-Stream. Game 1 is down. Lily says that her favorite was Spooky Peter for sure, and said I would marry him. I respect your choices. But yeah, we hope you guys had a good time. We will see you guys soon for the next spooky game that we will play through. And until then, we'll catch you in the mirror zone. Bye, Lily. Bye, Jess. And bye, everybody else, too.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye, Mel.
Yeah.